But, for someone listening to this, I think advice I would love this things I give my students when they come to our retreats is it's so vast. How do you know what direction you should go in? And so my advice would be when you're looking at all the pictures in groups, wherever you find inspiration, there's always going to be one or two things that you go, oh, and then you'll see some other things and you're like, oh, that's cool, you know, and then you come back to that same picture. Oh, and it really sparks joy and it makes you take a second look. And I think right there, when you realize you're taking a second look and it takes your breath away, maybe that's where you start. And for me, it was Apple Watch bands. I love technology. I'm really just a nerd behind it all. I could sit in a closet working on a computer all day and never talk to people and be really happy, even though that doesn't look like looking in, from the outside in, you wouldn't see that part of me. I'm kind of a learned extrovert who really isn't. But I wanted to make those pretty watch bands. And every time I saw them, it would take my breath away. And then I'd see other things like cutting boards, and they were like, eh. Now, of course, my bread and butter is cutting boards and still watch bands. But I bought my first laser really specifically for watch bands, um, because that's what took my breath away. That's what sparked joy in me.
Neat, neat. And you said you still do offer the watch band?
Yeah, so I still do a lot of watch bands, and my first series, I think we have about almost 70 different designs that can be customized. And a lot of my customers to start with when I started selling and offering laser engraved products were my existing sewing customers and store owners and students that I taught, and they would be quilting watch bands and sewing themed. And so that was kind of my little niche in the world.